Hey guys, Doug here. Wanted to do a quick video on my Hobie PA 14 2017 model with the forward and reverse that Hobie came out with, which is, yeah, bring that in here just so they can see it. This is the new one that has the forward and reverse on the Mirage drive. So but anyway, I mean, that's just the new one. It works great. I used it in Florida, and you know, just to be able to back out and all that, you can see it, see how it's all designed and clipped in and everything. That's how you unclip it to get it out. Sorry, you can unclip those back and pull it out like that. This is what they look like, the new MD 180 ST turbo fins from Hobie on the 2017 models. Works awesome. Like I said, I used it doing some fishing in Florida, caught some snook and some other stuff. Some of it I didn't even know what it was. I think I even still have a little bit of salt. I need to go through here and rinse everything off. But anyway, so what we got, I'm just going to do a quick little tour of how I've got it set up. I've only had it a couple of months, and so I'm still looking at, I don't have a fish finder on here. That's something I want to add. I just got my camera set up for this one. As you can see it, you know, we'll when we get around to this side, so let me come around to that side and show you what I've got so far, how I've got it set up. I tried to keep everything tethered as best that I can. I got the little box. I can't even remember now what all the different things are called, but this is the little Hobie storage box, you know, that has the little clip so you can open it up. Let me see some of this stuff. I got some sunblock in there and whatever else it's been just kind of tossed in there while I was fishing last time. But if you keep that pulled down, you know, while you're fishing, and you just throw your extra lures and stuff in there, you don't have to worry about losing anything. And I usually just keep it in here because that's going to be down in the water, or you can hook it to yourself, you know, depending on whatever you want to do. Same thing with this. This is tethered in, and I kind of threw this together pretty quickly. I've got all these little extra little loops on here for you know, like I said, everything's tethered in. And I got some of these cheap carabiners just to, in case I need to hook something up, I'll do that. And I've got some of the nice gear keepers from Hobie that are the expensive ones. You know, I've got those. I think I paid more for this than I did for this thing right here. This is just a lip, you know, deal, lip hooker. And I found this at Walmart. I haven't even used it yet. And this thing is sharp. I'm telling you, it was like $4. Mustad at Walmart. Probably fall apart, who knows, but I haven't even done anything with that. I'll probably hook it to something, or you know, just in case, you know, that ever possibility of tipping. And then I bought some of these cheap ones, you know, at Walmart, and I have stuff right now just kind of stuck all in here so that if something happens, I tip over, whatever, you know, I got it where it's not going to go anywhere. This is the rudder control. This one, the 2017s, I think 2017, 2016s had both, you know, one on each side for the rudder, which is nice. It's let me just film from that side right there. No, stay over there. This is your rudder drop right here. Pull it forward and you let it down, and you'll have to come up under here. Where'd you go? Oh, let me back this up so it'll go all the way down. Oh, that's not the rudder. Actually, I think that's the... Yeah, there you go, right there. That's just so you track straight. And then just stay on there. Stay on that camera shot, DJ. I can take it and pull it up like that, like when I'm coming in, getting close to you know, the shore. But that just helps you track straight, and it really does work, I'll tell you. It does work really well, especially when you're, you know, out in kind of currenty water, if that's even a word. It'll help you track straight. But just make sure you remember to put it up when you come in. So the rudder, actually stay down there, DJ. The rudder on this one is over here. This right here is the pull for the rudder, and they come out. There's no rudder out. Where is it? It might be oh, I might be blocking it with this.
You are?
Yep.
Yeah, it's way back
down
there.
now?
No, it's way back there.
Oh well, yeah. I don't think we're gonna be able to. But anyway, that's your rudder control. So that's what you use these little gadgets right there for. And you can pull that up, you know, if you don't want any control. You can take a quick look at that right there. That's so you got your rudder on this side, and your whatever that thing, your skeg. You know, it's all, you always have to have a skeg. So that's your skegster right there. And oh gosh, what is that for? Seat, man. I'm not. There's so many things on here. I've only used. I got it. Went to Florida, fished in it 4 or 5 times, and actually 6 or 7 times, and caught a lot of fish. It was a blast. You know, it's got the real nice seat that's got all the adjustability of it. You can adjust. I think I've got it set up. Yeah, I've got it set up high right now. You can see back in there. You can also lower it if you're in kind of rough water. You can lower this thing down, and I've got my seat locked in, as you can see right here. I've got it locked, so if something happens, I don't lose this expensive seat. But you can do that. That's how you do that. That's what that does. You pull that thing and it'll let you down. So I've got mine set up high. So that's just how I wanted to fish at that particular time. You know, they also have the Vantage Seat, has the lumbar support right here that tightens up across your back. I don't even know how to do it yet. Like I said, I'm still learning on all this stuff. I'm just kind of giving you an idea of what I've got with mine so far. I got the little cup holder, kind of keep that back out of the way, and it works, you know, great for water. I take these things and I freeze them. I get a couple of them, and I'll freeze them. So when you're out, when it's hot, as they melt, you know, you can drink the water. You can keep extra water if you want, you know, in the front. So, all right, I got the Hobie H Crate with mine, and I found this right here at Walmart. I know Hobie sells their covered one that you can't see through. I found this one at Walmart, and I think it was like a motorcycle strap thing, and it works really well, because when I'm sitting in here, all I got to do is reach back, pull that up, and I can pull out, you know, whatever tackle box that I want to pull out. And yet it keeps all these things, you know, in there. They're not going anywhere. If I flip over, they're not going anywhere. I don't have to worry about it. You know, the same things with the rods. I can take this over, pull it down like that, you know, not going anywhere. I've gotten a couple of new rods. I'm just getting back into fishing. I used to fish. Yeah, that was not done. I used to fish. Matter of fact, this one right here, I was trolling back on my last day. I was trolling back, going home at night. It was about 6 o'clock at night. It was getting dark, and I was trolling, and on my, you know, the Hobie, had it. I think I had it stuck in here. I can't even remember. And something hit it and snapped the line, and I haven't even done anything with it. You can see it up there where the line, something hit it and bam, line snapped. And that's a braided leader on there as well. So, but these things right here, you can kind of set them up to however you know, want to do it. As far as, you know, you can take it and do it like that, and then you can slide this one down, tie the knot. Just depends on how, you know, however you want to do it. But you can cross them over. But you can see that even though I have this in here holding this thing right here, it still works. You know, I can easily take this and kind of permanent mount it like that, and it's not a problem. My rod's not going anywhere. So I like the Hobie H Crate. I know people use all kinds of different, you know, milk crates and all that, but I like it. It also has the H bar on here that I can add. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another camera mount to the back of my H Crate that comes up and goes over the top of my head. And I'll show you my camera mount I've got in the front. But I can add anything, you know, all the different accessories that Hobie has are also on the H Crate. So anything that I want to add, I can add to any of these bars. I can put another rod holder, you know, all kinds of, it's ridiculous how many different things that you can add to your, you know, to your kayak. I still have room to get into here, although I probably wouldn't if, you know, when I'm normally fishing. I mean, if I'm out fishing, I'm not going to be climbing back here, I can promise you that. But, you know, they're, I think, pretty much all the same design and everything that, you know, that they just added the difference in the Mirage drive. Of course, I've got the, you can see, I've got the Boondox system. Phenomenal system. I had a little bit of a failure with one. If you can come down here, I had a bearing, I guess you want to call it, or a washer, I don't know. Very first time I used my kayak, you can see it damaged it. I've got a video on it where I call it my Hobie kayak, my Boondox failure, pulling my kayak behind a golf cart at just above walking speed. It was about 250 yards that I needed to pull it to get to the water. So I pulled it behind a golf cart, and something happened, and it just disintegrated this little part right here. And I will, if we don't have it posted, I can't remember if we've done it yet or not, but it disintegrated that piece right there, and the wheel started to wobble, and it just I mean, I hadn't even had it in, this was the very first time, I hadn't even had it in the water yet, and that's what it did. And there's one on the other side too that we'll look at once we get over there. But I really like these, the Boondox gear. It makes it so easy to get it in and out of the water. I'm going to do a separate video on that. But and then all you all you have to do is loosen it up. So let's say you carry it down and you loosen that pin right there. Once you're out on the water, you can see a little salt in there, and then you take it and prop it up just like that, tighten it back, and now you're on the water. It's not in your water line or anything like that. This is a phenomenal setup for you know, for the Hobie kayaks, because these things are pretty heavy. I mean, they are. I don't know what it weighs now. I need to weigh it and see. But so, like I said, very easy. You just, you know, so you're fishing, you know, and you're coming up, you're getting ready to go up on the dock, or the you know, take your boat out. You just loosen this up while you're coming to the when you get up there. You can either do it before you get there, after you get there, whatever you want to do. And then you slide that down. I have learned, I'm sliding mine right there. I'm not, because if you go further in, you'll see what happens. See how that starts to hit right there, and then you get wobbly and everything. So when I had it out, but when it broke, it kind of caved itself in. But I put it right there, rock it back, tighten it down like that, and you're good. But I'll do a whole video on that. We spent enough time on that. I've got the Hobie inflatable you know, life preserver, life vest, or whatever. I keep it up here while I'm you know, just when I'm not on the boat. That's why I have these here for. It's just a place that I keep it. If I you know, take it out in my truck, then I know this is not going to blow away. But most of the time I have it in an enclosed trailer that if I'm traveling with it all, that it's going to be in an enclosed trailer. This is just my little goofy hat that I try to wear to keep sun off the back of my neck and my ears and all that kind of stuff. So, all right, let's see. I got the Austin kayak, you know, fish measurer. I got to get in here and do the lines like everybody else does, where you know, darken the line so you can see better in the but that's the Austin kayak fish measuring tool. I used, this is one of the things I did when I was out. I just, you know, I took some of this was an easy way to do it because they're tethered in. Once again, these are just the little cheap ones. It's just tethered, as you can see over there. It's just tethered to the H rail. And it's a little cheap one. It may have been Walmart or I don't know, Amazon or whatever. And I just took what I thought, you know, were going to be, these are 10 or 12 bucks. What I thought I was going to use and put it in here. A couple of different choices of lures, and well, I can get that to work. You know, I think this has got some worms, but I don't know. I just threw some stuff in here, put them in here and all that, so I didn't have to have a whole, you know, bunch of stuff. At that time, I didn't have some of the extra rods that I have right now, so I was having to kind of change lures out. This is pretty much the same. I'm still thinking about going to, if you can see that, I think I'm going to go to the little, you know, pocket that they have in there that allows you to have a little where you can put, you know, your phone and keys and some other stuff, because I don't know that I'll use these out of here. I don't know. I'll try it out and see, but you can tell I haven't even opened these yet. I have not done anything. I'm just it was nice in Florida. I fished, and since I've been back to where I live, it has been cold, and I have been working trying to pay for this thing. So all right, let's walk around. Well, let me show you this real quick. Come over here on this side. I just got this in. This is a anchor, and this is the anchor trolley, and I haven't put those on. And this is just a tackle box and stuff that I've still got to get in here and fiddle with. But you know, this is the container in the front that when you're not using it, you just take that and pull that right up there and do the same on the other side, and it will stay locked down. You won't lose your stuff. So, and you know, I think if you haven't watched Venture Tube, he's done one on his 2016, and he said if the wind's blowing the right way, you take this thing, put it up, it'll make a sail for you. So, all right, let's come around over here. Still got my paddle. I got my paddle mounted down here. I took these and moved them outside just so I could get some stuff and get some room. I didn't want a bunch of stuff on the inside. Move that to the outside, and you can come down here again and see what happened on both sides. The other side's a little worse, but I had failure on both sides, which was a little disappointing to say the least. But once again, same thing on this side. This is a nice little setup there, and I got some new rod. This is an ugly stick, and this is the Silver Max. I think is that the Abu Garcia? Yeah, and then the other one is the Luz, and that's a Pluger or Fluger or Pluger. You can still see some sand in here from the beach. I mean, not the beach, the bay where I was at. This right here, right now, I bought it real quickly because I wanted to have a place to put my phone. That you can see it's tethered in, and let's see, this one, that goes to the Okeechobee Flats thing, and let's see, the last thing I guess is my little camera mount that I just got. I haven't even used it yet, but I like the way it's set up. It's a Hobie system, and I can't even remember the name, Blaze deal. But what I like about it is I can change the angle, you know, to here. If I want to go up higher, I can go up higher like that. That's changeable. I can go lower. But the other thing which is cool is the rotatability of it. I can take it back up a little bit. I can take it and do this, and the camera stays on a plane. So if I want to show something, you know, out that way, I got to get it evened up. If I want to show, you know, that I'm catching fish out there, along with the one I may have up above my head, you know, showing that screen the whole time, and as I'm bringing it in, all I got to do is take that and spin it around, and it'll come right back to me. So, I think that works on a plane, right? Yeah, see, that stays flat. So the camera, once you get it, you know, nice and set up, the camera is going to be flat that way, and you know, to a certain degree flat that way. The boat is probably, it looks like the nose is higher than the tail, so it's raising it up some, but very easy, you know, to deal with. I can raise, I can lower, I can unlock it, pull it out. If I wanted to put it somewhere else, you know, on the other side, I can do whatever I want. I haven't even tried it yet. I just got this, but this is kind of what I'm thinking about doing on the back as well. I'll just have it straight up and down, and then you just take that and lock it in. So that's pretty much about it. You know, if you've got any questions about the 2017 Hobie kayak, just put them below, or any of the fishing gear that I'm using or whatever. I'm no expert fisherman. I don't claim to be. I just kind of showing you the kayak. I really like it. I hadn't fished in a long time, so I'm going to try to get back into doing some fishing. And this was kind of my choice to use to get back into fishing, as opposed to buying like a bass boat or something like that. So, but I'm looking forward to doing some fishing in my local area versus, you know, Florida, which I'd like to go back there too, because you can kind of like fish all the time. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Like, subscribe, share, check out some of our other videos. I'm going to do a review on the Boondox landing gear, and I'm also going to post the failure video that we did, where you actually see the it's not a bearing, it's kind of a bushing that failed, and I'm going to post that, and if I've got it, I'll put a link down at the bottom. But that's it. That's our that's my, you know, my kayak, and you know, like, subscribe, share, and hopefully I'll get to see you out on the water. You guys have a good day.